Jeffrey doesn't work hard whilst Adonis picks up the slack. Jeffrey's lazy. He's unambitious. Whilst Adonis is driven, he thinks big. Jeffrey gets a sense of accomplishment from the virtual world like video games, social media, and porn, whilst Adonis conquers in real life. Jeffrey never wants to step away from his computer. He sinks deeper and deeper into his addiction, and his life in the real world gets worse and worse. Because of the mental clarity and focus that Adonis has, he becomes a wealthy man, and now he has the ability to give back to his loved ones and his community. Because of his lack of productivity, Jeffrey stays broke. He doesn't get to have the freedom. He doesn't get to ever support his family. Don't be like Jeffrey. You want to know the happiest moments of my life? It was around 6 months after I moved back home to start this business. I just about started making some money online. A couple hundred a month, 500, 600, 700. I was broke. I didn't really have any money for myself, just enough money to reinvest back into the business. And those were the happiest months of my life. I've said previously on my second channel that happiness is not the goal. My second channel is called Hamza Unfiltered and it's linked in the description. Happiness is not the goal. I was happiest about 1.5 years ago when I was broke and I just about started to make some money from this business. But my father was still working more than 12-hour days. I didn't have the means to help my family. I didn't have that much security in the business. I didn't have the ability to scale the business up like we're doing right now. I didn't have the ability, the freedom to go out and buy dinner for a friend. And so yes, I was happier when I was broke, but I'm so much more fulfilled right now. I'm so much more proud of my efforts. I have the ability to help my family. I pay for the house now. I pay for every bill in the house. My dad worked so hard, now I've got his back. I got tired of being broke, and whilst I was trying to cross this chasm of being broke but wanting to become wealthy, I was always hit with the thought that this was the wrong pursuit, that rich people are depressed. You want to know who's depressed? The overworked father who doesn't have any time for himself because he works 60 hours a week. The mother who works 3 jobs to support her family. Do not sacrifice your future 30, 40, 50 years to have fun in your 20s. Because the truth is that when you do the right work, when you do the right things, the good habits, you have fun in your 20s anyway. Not to sound like a dickhead, but I guarantee that I'm having more fun than all the hyper-stimulant zombies who go out to the pub and spend all their money, but their mum's kettle is filled with limescale. The parents are in debt, but they go out to watch the footy and drink some beer and I guarantee that I'm having more fun and enjoyment in my day-to-day life than they are. And yet each and every day is like another push for my future life, for my family's life. I got tired of being broke. This does not mean that you should be one of those dumb guys who only think about wealth, because we now know, there is no excuse for this, we now know that the key to wealth, the key to riches is great health first. It is mental health, it's your physical health, it's sleeping more than 8 hours a day. That bullshit entrepreneur 5 a.m. type of is stupid. If you want to wake up at 5 a.m. like I do, you get into bed at 7. I get into bed at 7 p.m. so that I can sleep long enough. I meditate, I journal. I go to the gym almost every single day and I spend time talking to as many people as possible. That's the modern grind that you need to be on if you're sick of being broke. Not the old school shit like waking up and working the job for 700 hours per day. That's stupid as and it's outdated and we know it is. Holistic self-improvement is what makes you wealthy. Because whilst I got tired of being broke and I do want to build some wealth, I want to do it and actually be able to enjoy it. So what's my best advice for you if you're on this pursuit? Belief and mindset. I know that this sounds wishy-washy and I know that you want me to just sit you down and say like, okay son, here's how, you know, the step-by-step process. Just click here, type this and you'll make some money. Trust me when I say that none of that matters. Please believe me that I could come to your house right now and I could build a business in your name. I could make the business generate 10, 20k a month. Give me a couple of months to do that. I will set that up for you and you will up, because it was never the tactics, it was never that specific thing that causes someone to be rich. This is why a rich person who loses his money ends up becoming rich again, because it's more about the person than it is the actual task. And most people have such terrible mindsets that they don't even allow themselves to stop being broke. That's step 0, that's step -1. If you want to make progress here, you have to allow yourself to stop being broke. You have to give yourself permission to start generating more wealth. And I know this sounds wishy-washy. I almost never speak in wishy-washy terms. I usually tell you the practical, no bullshit autistic explanation. I promise you that will not work here. That it is literally those cringy Instagram posters of like, believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe that you could hit 20,000 a month, and 20,000 a month, if that seems like stupid, like what, but Hamza, 20,000 a month is like 0.1. If you don't believe it, then it's not going to happen to you. So why would you allow it to happen to someone else instead of yourself? The amount of guys I catch who are rejecting themselves before they even try, and it just upsets me because I'm on your side and so many other people like your family are on your side, and yet you reject yourself. It's kind of like seeing the girl that you're attracted to and be like, oh, but gee whiz, bro, she won't like a guy like me. Well, yeah, she won't now because you're speaking like a small loser. Puff up your chest and go speak to her and at least allow her to reject you instead of yourself. Why not give yourself the chance? Oh, but then if I get rejected, but rejection hurts, Hamza. Yes, of course it does. For the 15th time, 20th time, after that it becomes kind of funny. Failure and rejection are good things. It's just the first 20 times that it hurts. Relax, bro. That's like saying that you don't want to go to the gym because, oh, but my muscles will get sore. Okay, what the but my body hurts after I go to the gym. Yeah, that's progress. Literally, after 20 times of your muscles being sore after you've hit them in the gym, you start to like the soreness. Why would you be like the fat 43-year-old Karen who says that she doesn't want to go to the gym because last time she went, her muscles got sore? But you're acting just like her. Stop allowing rejection. Stop allowing failure to stop you from achieving success. Failure in your pursuit to increase your income, to become more wealthy, is a sign of progress. I had to fail 4 businesses that I put months into before I got here. If I was one of those small guys and I said, oh, but I failed, I guess the 9 to 5 is actually what I should be doing, I wouldn't have made this channel, and I wouldn't have helped potentially the thousands of guys that say that I've helped them. Be tired of being broke. Scroll down right now and click on the share button underneath this video. Send this video to a Jeffrey friend who needs it. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.